Hey guys, so today I have for you a what's new at the drugstore haul. I am still on the hunt for a few things. I have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about today. I thought I would just go ahead and do a haul. I'm probably going to pick the other new things up, but I don't know if I'll do another haul. I don't know. So I just wanted to do a what's new at the drugstore haul. I got everything from, does it say Walgreens on that side? No. And I have some stickers where I took some stickers off. But I got everything from Walgreens. And I will just take everything out. Actually, I got one. No, I think it all came from Walgreens. Okay, so I'll just take it out and we'll get started. Okay, so I've already lied to you. Not everything is from Walgreens. The first thing is this NYX Conceal Correct Contour palette that I got from Ulta. I actually had a gift card from Christmas that I used to pick this up, and I haven't unwrapped anything yet. Also, I did not do my nails. They are very, very brittle because I haven't done them. Let me see if I can find something to open this up. My mom, we were watching beauty videos when I was home for Christmas or home for New Year's, and she was like, Morgan, when you do your YouTube videos, make sure your nails are done. And they're not done. I haven't put my nails together or back on. I've been wearing fake nails. So I haven't put them on, so they're kind of gross. Let me get some scissors. Like I need another concealer palette, honestly. One of my goals this year I'm going to film after this actually a project tin pan, and it's like a products I want to use up type of video as well, and it's going to include concealer. So anyway, this is what the Conceal and Contour palette looks like. I'm going to swatch some. Can you see that? The way my setup is not really great. Let's swatch this really dark shade here. I guess you could use that to contour. I should have got a makeup wipe too, but I didn't. Well, there's that. That's what it looks like again. I should have not swatched these. I should have waited to take pictures for my blog because I am like months and months and months and months behind on products, so like to review. So who knows when anything's gonna get put up on. So the next thing, I don't know what to do. I should have grouped these all together. We'll go with Milani. So they released some new matte shades of their what are these? I don't know what these are called. I'll leave the name down below. I don't know what they're called. They're the ones in the really pretty gold tubes, and they're all matte. I have 3 of the shades. The first one is 65. Whoa, Matte Glam. That's that shade right there. And then I have number 63, Matte Diva. Ooh, look at that. And that's that color right there. And then I have Matte Blissful, which is like a nude shade. They had like 3 things. It was like nudes, pinks, and plums or something like that, or something like that. Nudes, pinks, and purples or something. How they had it divided. Oh, that's a really pretty color there too. So that one is Matte Blissful. So I got 3 of those. I believe there's 3 sections, and I believe that there were 2 colors like a piece, and I got one from each section, if you will. The next are their powder blushes, and now I'm 90% sure I have one of these. However, I don't think it's like the same color. I feel like it's not the same color. Romantic Rose. I feel like I have Romantic Rose, so I'm not going to open it and swatch it just yet because I might have it actually. So we're going to open these other ones. That was really easy. So if you don't know, they released these like flower petal type of blushes in the summer. It was like the spring or the fall of one year, and then they released 3 shades, and then they released 3 more shades in the last summer, so summer 2014, I'm pretty sure. And I believe that these two, Tea Rose and Coral Cove, are from the summer 2014 collection. But anyway, how am I gonna do this? Can you see that? Maybe these aren't as pigmented. Well, I don't know if you can see that. So that is Tea Rose. Tea Rose. The next shade I'm gonna swatch is Coral Cove. And this is a really pretty coral color. And I actually used a crap ton of the one that I have. So that's Coral Cove. And I'm pretty certain I have this one. However, when I was at the store, I wasn't 100% sure. I don't know. I feel like maybe I don't. I don't know. But it's a really pretty, like, neutral color. The one that I have is a really pretty neutral color, and I used it all the time. The rose imprint is, like, so gone on it, and so I might throw that one actually in my project pan that I'm going to be filming along with the products I want to use up, kind of thing. So the next thing, let's see here, it's the only L'Oreal thing, so I'll just throw this in here. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I believe that these were crazy expensive at the drugstore. I was like freaking out. Let me wipe these swatches out. I was like freaking out because I know their new like freaking Stay Forever lip color is like 13 some odd dollars. I can't remember how much this one was, but I remember freaking out a bit about how crazy it was. I have not tried any of these yet. This looks like it will have a full coverage. Not sure if you can see that. How many times can I say that? It looks like it'll have a full coverage, and it does look like it has a matte finish. This might be a little bit too dark for me, but I feel like this is either the lightest shade or the second lightest shade, because I thought the lightest shade was a bit too pink looking. So there's that. I feel like I might be able to make that work. We can keep on with foundation kind of things, and we'll move on to Rimmel. I have quite a few things from Rimmel to show you. So the first thing is the Rimmel Lasting Finish Primer. My favorite primer ever, one of my favorite primers ever, is the Fix and Perfect Pro, the one with the blue cap, the 002 shade or something along those lines. This one is has the same consistency. It's kind of like a lotion. Whoa, that was too much for demonstration purposes. But it's kind of like a lotion consistency. That's going to be way too much to rub in. And I feel like it's like, so I will leave linked below my review of the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation, Stay Matte Primer, and Stay Matte something else, BB Cream. Yes, I will link that review down below so you can see the consistency of the Stay Matte Primer. It's like frosting to me, and this is like a little bit thicker than the 002 Fix and Perfect one, but it's not as thick as the Stay Matte Primer. So I'm excited to try it out. One of the things that I'm gonna work on finishing through this year is my primer collection. So here's one more to add to the table there. The next thing is the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour with Comfort Serum Skin Perfecting Full Coverage Foundation. I got the shade 091 Light Ivory. This used to come, I'm assuming it's the same thing, this used to come in a squeezy tube, and they only had 5 or 7 shades. I believe I saw about 10 to 12 shades in this. It might have been closer to 10. It might have been 8 to 10 shades. It's probably around the 10 range. What am I talking about? I haven't filmed in forever, so this is so weird for me. But anyway, this used to come in a squeeze tube. I definitely could not find a shade that was this light before, so I'm really excited about trying this out and seeing how the old formula compared to the new formula. Maybe I'll do like a comparison thing like I did with the Rimmel Original BB Cream and the Rimmel matte BB cream, which, by the way, they have released another BB cream, which is the a Radiant BB cream, and they've also repackaged their original BB cream. I'll leave that info or that video link down below. But they repackaged, like, it used to be a little squat tube, and they repackaged it into the thin skinny tube. So you might see a display with like original, Radiant, and matte. I have not tried the Radiant, and I don't think I'm going to pick it up because I have oily skin, and I think that's kind of pointless to pick up something that says Radiance in it or Luminous in it when I have oily skin. So I didn't pick that up. Excuse me. So I didn't pick that up, and I don't plan on repurchasing the other two right now because I have them still. So that's that. Another thing, the Kate Moss lipsticks by Rimmel. They released 4 or 5 new shades. I just picked up one shade. This is the color 29, and it's a really pretty, it has their signature Rimmel lipstick smell, but it's like more sweet. I don't know. So that's the color. It's a really, really pretty purpley berry shade. So I am excited about that. It's kind of, it's not as smooth. As smooth as their other lipsticks, I don't believe. But I don't know. So that's the shade 29. I also got 2 of their matte Show Off Lip Velvet lip colors. They look exactly like the Apocalypse. I'm sorry, they were Show Off lip lacquers. I call them Apocalypse because that's what I was introduced to them as, but I believe they're only Apocalypse in the UK. There's a fuzz floating around. But anyway, so yeah, this is the matte version. Let's see here. This is the shade Meteoric Matte. And it looks like it's going to be like a plummy shade. It has the same type of like doe foot applicator thing. These are like velvety matte. So that's that one. And the next one is Burning Lava. And it's like a red shade. Let's get that one open. Come on. Okay. It's hard to get it out. Ooh, and that's like a velvety, they kind of look the same, but that's like a velvety red color. There's a slight difference. So, that's that. Then I also picked up 3 of their new, like, Stay Forever balm things, or 16-hour, I don't know why I said balm. Provocalips 16-hour kiss-proof lip color. I got the shade... Does it have it on here? Little Minx. Whoa, they're falling everywhere. So we'll just open this here. So this is the shade Little Minx. Ooh. And these are really creamy. It's that right there. It's like a pink color. And I'm not sure what's on the other end. This is step 1, intense color. And then step 2 is Lock and Shine. So let's see. Oh, this is a different style. If you know of the, well, the new L'Oreal Infallible lip color thing with that's double-ended like this, has a screw-up balm. Also, the CoverGirl something or others, if you remember those, they have a balm, like a screw-up, like a chapstick style balm. This is actually on a doe foot applicator. And it feels like it might get sticky. I'm not going to swatch it over the color because it's not dry. It's kind of like a thick swatch I did. So anyway, this is the next one. And it is in the shade I'll Call You. And it's a mauvey pink color as well. Oh, I like this one. So this is, where are we at? This is I'll Call You. And then I got Heartbreaker, which is like a deep brownie on-trend color right now. We'll see if I can get away with that one. And that's it right there. So those are the Provocalips. I got 3 of those. Next, we can move on to more lip colors. Let's see here. And they will be the Maybelline Bloom collection. I have, if I can get them straight, 4 shades. I only picked up 4 because I just wasn't feeling everything. I thought I was going to love these as much as I love the Maybelline Vivids collection. And honestly, my first lipstick collection ever was built by the Vivids. I mean, I went out and I bought a Vivid and I was like, well, it was just like, I think it was a crazy one, like whatever that coral one is, or like Wild Rose or something like that. And it was the dog's tapping around. It was a crazy color. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm wearing lipstick now. So anyway, I got 4 shades. The first one is Blushing Bud, which looks kind of like it could, you know, be something you could pull off every day, like a natural color. These are kind of tuggy. They're not, that's a professional real word. They kind of tug at my skin. But that is Blushing Bud. Then I got Lilac Flush. Whoa, that's blinding you. Lilac Flush, which is actually kind of the color of the tube. Whoops. The color of the tube a little bit. So, let's see here. Yeah, and you have to really, I'm like really working it to build it up. I know my hand's off screen. Blushing Bud. Then I got Orchid Ecstasy. That's another really pretty purple color. I'm just like, I'm so working to get it to build up to full color. That is Orchid Ecstasy. And then the next one is Hibiscus Pop. Like, just working it. So this one was a little bit patchy and a little bit like, if you build it up too much, it pulls off the color that's already deposited. So there's that. I like each one except for the Hibiscus Pop for the most part, just even swatching them. I haven't even worn these yet. I'm waiting to just try them out. So that's that. Let's see here. The next are 3 new products from the Wet n Wild Fergie Center Stage collection line thing. So the first one, which I think I'm gonna like, but I might need to pick up a different shade, is the Come Correct Celebrity Concealer. And it comes, I got the shade Fair, and it's not really liquidy if you're familiar with like the Rimmel True Match concealers that are in that little squeezy pen thing, or like even the L'Oreal Dream or Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch thing. If you're familiar with that, it's not as liquidy as that. It reminds me more of the Hard Candy Glamouflage concealer. However, and it's really hard to get out. What's happening here? It was really hard to get out. So I was afraid I was going to squirt it in my face. But that's it right there. I don't know if you can see it. It's really, really thick. So I don't know if that's going to be really good for under your eyes. However, I think it would be really good to use as a spot concealer. So I think I got a shade that was a little bit too light for me for that. So I might keep this one and go ahead and get the next shade darker because I don't know, this might come in handy in the future being in that shade. So yeah. Whoa, I just flipped it around. So it's really, really hard to get out. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about it. I really am not sure how I'm going to feel about it. I don't know. The next 3 things are 3 of the same thing. There's the 3 new Center Stage blushes. Wet n Wild, the dog is just prancing around. Wet n Wild has 4 blushes in their normal line, which are like Heather Silk, Pearlescent Pink, that kind of thing. The Fergie line does not have any blushes except for these. These are packaged much like that, the the translucent like white looking powder that they that is in the Fergie Center Stage Fergie line. I haven't filmed in like 2 weeks, and it's just like I don't know how to like form words. So anyway, this is the shade it's the Center Stage Collection Around the Clock Blush. It says it lasts for 10 hours. And this is Brush with Danger. And it's coming off a little bit like purple lavender. This is more the true shade of it. It's like a pink color. It's not this lavender color that's coming off. This one is really soft, but it feels like it's going to be a little bit chalky. So let's see if we can get a swatch here. So it's a light pink color. This one is matte, and I don't know if my camera is going to pick it up, but there's like a little bit of dust around it, and it just kicks up dust. So that is the shade, what'd I say? And I don't know if it's going to pick it up here either, but it's kind of chalky. So Brush with Danger is the pink color. The next one, I've tried one of these out, and I'm pretty sure it's this one, but I'm talking about this one now. This one is Brush with Brilliance, and it is a like NARS Orgasm-esque blush. It's really glittery, really shimmery, and it has that like pink base, like what's the Hot Mama blush from the Balm, and any other sort of like NARS Orgasm, Coralista, NARS Orgasm dupe kind of things. This one is also really powdery. It's not going to pick it up. It's really powdery. I'm going to say this initially right now. I wouldn't, if you love Wet n Wild, you're going to pick these up anyway because you like to have all the Wet n Wild things. But if you're new to Wet n Wild and you're thinking about, oh, let me get some stuff from their new collection, don't pick these up. Me personally, I would say I don't like these as much as what you're going to get for the price of the blushes from their regular collection. So they're not powdery at all. They're highly pigmented. They're amazing. These just fall a little short for me. And then the next shade is, I swatched it before I even talked about it, Brush with Destiny. Out of all three of them, this is the one that I like the most. It's a very neutral shade, but it has some glitter in it. It has some shimmer in it. But it's the least chalky for me, and it just is the best to apply. And this is my like go-to, I didn't hold that up very long. This is like my go-to shade of blush. Something that's neutral, something that I know is going to go with everything. So I like this one more than all the other ones. So if you want to pick one up, pick up this one if you're a neutral blush kind of person. They're chalky, and I don't know. I'll have to put them to the test because I don't see how they could last the 10 hours that they claim they will. The next are these Wet n Wild Velvet Matte Lip Colors. They're from the Fergie Collection as well, and they're just in these little crayon type of forms. I have not opened these up yet, so let's do that. Of course. Now the packaging is like a Lorac palette, or like a NARS packaging where it's that you can feel the matte rubberizedness on it. This is the shade, Pinky Candy. And do these roll up? Yeah, they roll up from the bottom. I think these are going to be really pretty. Not as much color payoff as I would have liked. So you can, and I'm just building it. So, okay, so that's when I was just going. But if you're just like casually applying your lipstick, that's the payoff you're going to get. Like if you're just like, you're not getting anything. You really have to like warm it up almost to get it. So, I don't know how I feel about that, Wet n Wild. I think you jipped me because now I'm nervous because I really want the tin pan palettes from this Fergie line that they came out with. And then this is the shade Plum Genou, I think. Let's see. This one, oh yeah, okay. This one is right here. It's kind of next to that weird swatch. This one comes off much, much better. I mean, if you just like, can you mind the frame? If you just like one swipe it, you're getting color there. If you one swipe the other one, you're getting nothing. Let's see here. One swipe, you're getting nothing. I feel like the intensity is not as great in this one. I think I'm gonna love this one. Oh yeah, you don't have to do any work for this one. Plum Genou. Plum Genou. So maybe I don't feel gypped. I want to pick up more of these because I want to try all the colors. I am not impressed with this color though, Pinky Candy. Huh. No, not even a little bit impressed. So that's my what's new at the drugstore haul. I am still looking for the new what is it called? The new Black Radiance. There's 2 new 8-pan palettes. They're owned by the same company, or they have the same like parent company, which is Markwins, as Wet n Wild. So their stuff is always really good. I'm looking for the 10-pan palettes that are in this new Fergie collection. But now I don't know if I should get them. Maybe I'll wait till I see reviews online about them, because I'm just not really happy with that. So anyway, so that's my what's new at the drugstore haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry it was kind of all over the place because I haven't filmed in what feels like ages, and I just feel awkward, like I don't know what I'm talking about. If you want to, you can follow my blog. It's 516thsblog.com. I would love it if you would go ahead and click thumbs up and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. You can follow me on my social media. It's Twitter and Instagram. Like I said, I'm going insane. I haven't filmed in forever. I'm active on Twitter and Instagram, most namely Instagram. If you want to see pictures of my beautiful doggy, of makeup, of my coffee, of how cold it is in Indiana, then you should definitely follow me. Both are at 516ths. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.